Yeah, I think so. Amazon's going to continue to be customer centric first, right? They're not going to try to fight market share. They're going to be slow and steady, internationally growing. Um, there's a lot of different ways Amazon makes money, and they're going to invest in continuing the Amazon Web Services. They're going to continue to invest in fulfillment centers around the world, and how they're going to partner with all these other brands and whatnot. Even Amazon DSP is going to be a big portion of what they're doing as well. There's so many different ways that they're going to differ, but specifically on e-commerce and e-business, I think you're going to start to see they're really focused on India, which is why wouldn't you be when there's roughly 1.3 billion people there? They've started to partner with specific sellers in there. There's been some discrepancies recently of who's allowed to sell in India from outside of India, or if it's just India sellers. That's going to open up eventually, I would think. But then I think you're going to really look hard at South America as another opportunity for growth. South America is very interesting in terms of as a continent that very much spread out. But Brazil would be a huge focus for people. I think you would see a lot of people try to grow in the Middle East as well. The small but mighty, their buying power is humongous. So you're talking about high-end goods, buying power with money flowing quite heavily. I think those are a couple of different marketplaces that you'll see high investment in. And then of course, Japan. Japan is actually the third largest marketplace on Amazon to date. So lots of different places that are seeing lots of growth. Amazon's tapped into most of the high concentrated areas, but in terms of continents, I would suspect South America be the next on their map. Maybe Africa down the road. That one's a little bit more tricky, but I would say South America is pretty big on, and I would say on the roadmap.